This is the opportunity of a lifetime for people that have businesses and brands out there. Email us right now at advertise@hiphopun.com and you will get an opportunity to put your brand right in front of each video that we do. And let me tell you, the prices are crazy affordable. You definitely can afford it. Email us right now, advertise@hiphopun.com. Do not wait. All right, during a recent episode of the Joe Budden Podcast, Joe Budden is furious with DJ Akademiks for releasing the footage of PnB Rock. Now, if you guys didn't see the footage, it pretty much, was PnB Rock talking about a couple of different instances when he was in Los Angeles where he felt like there was some heat on him. His girl was there, and Joe Budden didn't like the fact that the timing of the interview, the way it was released, because he thought that it put a lot of heat on the girlfriend. He thought it was bad timing. I'm going to actually play the clip from Joe Budden so you guys can actually listen and you guys can hear for yourself, right? And then DJ Akademiks actually did respond. But first, let's get to Joe Budden's clip, what he talked about from his podcast, and then, I'll cover this thing and give you guys the real deal on it. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Let's get to the content.
Joe Budden, let's go to this podcast.
But again, we touch on this, but Ak had him on the show a week ago. And he was talking about how he be in spots with his girl and niggas be wanting to beef. And he said he'll peep the beef before it even starts. Like, you know how niggas start this.
I saw the clip, and I hate that I saw it.
Yeah. And niggas start
I hate that I saw that
poly,
clip.
But
I hate that I saw that clip. I hate that Ak put that clip out. This was my exact Adam 22 argument about sensitivity and just you got to be sensitive to certain things, right? If I have this piece of content where he explained exactly what he did.
No, he explained a week prior to it manifesting itself in real time and in real life. I don't know if I'll push it.
I can't put that out.
Yeah.
Because at the end, while alive, he's describing his partner. And he's talking about the role that your partner plays in those instances. And I don't have nothing bad to say about it, because as a man, we've all been there where we peeped something and our partner maybe didn't feel it was that serious.
I've been with
completely
dudes.
oblivious.
Fam, I've been with dudes and they don't peep what's going on. So you know your girl, unless she come from a street situation and background, she not gonna peep what you see.
So he described that in this clip, and then a week later or however many, it's not very long after.
A week, they said.
Well, I don't know, because I don't know when they recorded that. I don't know nothing. But shortly after, it comes to life, that exact shit. Now, the young lady, I posted a picture, I deleted it, the internet is frying me, and now there's a clip that says I was slipping before this.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that clip out because that young lady's already dealing with enough.
All right, so here's where I think Joe is being unfair to DJ Akademiks, right? Simply because no one could have anticipated, right? No one could have had anticipated that people would ignorantly begin to start blaming the girlfriend. This is all the aftermath, right? The clip could have just been put out and we could have been, okay, his girl was tripping, but you got people making videos talking about, she had the drop on him, she set him up, which is totally ludicrous in my opinion, right? So I think Joe's not being fair, because you're looking now at the aftermath saying, oh, he shouldn't have done it. But that's just people being crazy and silly. Until we have more information, that proves she set him up. Right now, I just don't think it. And I think that you can't jump to a conclusion like that, especially when you're dealing with somebody's life. Then again, this, let's just hypothetically say, oh, she set him up. For what? What'd she get out of it? You know how much more she would have got staying with this dude if it was just about materialistic things? But a lot of you people don't know what love is, right? When you got a real woman that's going to stand beside you, bro, it ain't all about money, bro. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a great thing. But if you got a real one, she's going to stick beside you, through thick and thin. You could be broke for 20 years and she going to ride with you. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't see that narrative, fitting in place. I don't think it's fair, man. Even though, I see, and, we're content creators too. Sometimes the situation will arise where you interview someone and, they talk about something that was relevant. obviously you want to put it up. I just don't see nothing personally wrong with that. Now, if the family were to reach out and say, dog, take that down, that's a different story. Now, when I listen to DJ Akademiks' response, at least some of it, I didn't listen to the whole thing because it was like an hour long, right? He was pretty much saying like PnB and them came to him like, yo, hold the interview, wait to put the interview out. You know what I mean? Because we want to release it at the same time as music. Because he's pretty much was saying that he felt like since he went independent, PnB Rock, the industry kind of, shitted on him, for lack of a better word. He could, artists that he helped out didn't want to really rock with him, labels and things like that. So PnB was in the middle of really trying to make, a comeback, and they were using DJ Akademiks as the catalyst, to be able to make a comeback, which is a great idea. I mean, you can't deny the power of his platform and being able to promote certain artists, but Joe is wrong on this one, right? Joe is wrong on this one. And the same thing, like, Joe Budden, somebody passes away, they're going to talk about it on the Joe Budden podcast, right? Is that wrong? Is that wrong for you to put up content? You know what I'm saying? I just don't, maybe if I was in a different seat, I could see it differently. But since I'm in the seat of a person who does, creates content and puts content out, I really just can't see the fact that it was, disrespectful, because it's after the fact of people blaming her. Suppose people never blamed her, then would Joe Budden still have felt the same way? That's kind of how I see the situation, man. But as always, man, what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, of the video. Actually, the clip I thought was, it just sucks that he passed away. But to me, it's like you can't get mad at the person who's documenting, right? You're documenting, a war's going on in Afghanistan, and you got your camera rolling, it's bombs going off, and you documenting. Just so happens a car or something gets blown up behind you. You mad at me for documenting this, or you mad at the whole picture of what's going on? Like, somebody has to bring this to you, and I think that's the beauty of it all, about the media thing, is like people actually want to be there. They want to see this. They want to feel this. People needed to see PnB Rock talking about that. People needed to hear that. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely up to listen to different perspectives on the comment section of it. I just don't feel like it was done in, with ill. I mean, I don't agree with a lot of stuff Akademiks does, but I don't feel like this one was done with any ill intent. I think Joe Budden is reaching. Now, as far as the Adam 22, that's a whole different video, a whole different story. I'll talk about that at another time, man. But this one, what's going to happen is they're going to sit down, they're going to talk on a platform, they're going to iron it out, and they'll be creating more content, that people are going to consume. So that's just the way things go at the end of the day, man. But yeah, I think Joe's wrong on this one. I'm going to hear what you guys got to say, though. Like them comment sections up, man. Hit the up like button, and make sure you guys subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored for more exclusives just like this one. The website is hiphopun.com. As I said at the top of the video, if you got a brand that you want to promote, email me right now. Advertise at hiphopun.com. The word advertise at hiphopun.com. Peace.